Welcome back, everyone. Legal counsel time right now. We've been telling you about this all morning, that you can call in a legal question, 436-1212. Pick up the phone, give us a call to talk to attorney Charlie O'Hara. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning.
Appreciate you coming. Let's
Sure.
get to the phones.
Okay.
Folks already waiting to talk to you. Good morning. What's your question for attorney Charlie O'Hara?
I'm on disability, and I got a summons to go to court yesterday, and I was wondering if I understand that I owe a credit card bill, and I do need to pay that, but they're wanting $150 a month that I can't afford to pay because my check is only $600 a month, and I can't afford to pay $150 a month on this credit card, but I have a summons to go to court.
Well, I'm not completely sure what your question is. Number one, if you have a credit card bill, you owe the bill, so you're supposed to pay that. If you're on disability, they can't actually take the disability check, but if you put the disability check in the bank, then that's a different circumstance once it goes in there. If you have a summons to go to court, you need to go to court. You need to probably meet with the attorney that'll probably be there and see if you can't make some payment arrangement. People don't want you to go without food or anything like that, but you need to pay your bills. So usually the attorney will be reasonable when they speak to you about some kind of a payment schedule, as long as you keep that payment schedule and do what you're supposed to. No one wants you to go without food or housing or anything like that. But if you have a bill, you need to pay it. That's kind of how it works. You're not going to go to jail for not paying your bills, but you need to pay your bills.
Yeah, I think that's what she was asking. It was like, I don't make that much. If I give them $150, that's a big chunk of my check. So hopefully once she goes to court, they can get that taken care of, like you said, and get her a lower payment.
Yes, and usually most attorneys that are collection attorneys that do that for a living, they know that they've been doing that a long time, and they know people, if they can make something reasonable, people will pay that. If it's too high, they won't pay it. They'll try to avoid it.
Makes sense. All right, let's get back to the phones. Good morning. You're watching Eyewitness News. You have a question for attorney Charlie O'Hara. Go ahead. Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your question?
Yeah, I own a company here in Kansas, and I went and did a job down in Florida, and I left my job trailer down there with a partner, and all of a sudden he can't find it. I need to know what I can do about it.
Well, I mean, you said a lot of things there. Leaving it down there with a partner would mean a person that was in business with you, so they would have some stake to that trailer, so I don't think you can turn it into the police as stolen. What you need to do is, if he says he doesn't have it, you may have to go to an attorney and try to figure out how to get either the trailer back or what the arrangement was with the person you call the partner, where they were supposed to keep that and hold that, or whether you can take it out of some of the money your partner owes you, or what goes on in the business. It's a little hard to tell from your question, but obviously if someone's keeping something they shouldn't keep, you need to get that back, and you probably need to get a hold of an attorney down in Florida to see if they can help you with that.
Okay, I think we have time for one more short call. Good morning. What's your question today?
My question is, my friend, her husband passed away right before, you know, like they got all of their, her name on all the paperwork for like the houses and stuff. And now her house is being foreclosed on. Does she have any rights, you know, to try to keep the house, or is she, you know, just done?
Well, if they're actually married, she has some rights, and her name is any kind of an estate. When someone passes away, if your spouse has some say in what happens, and so even though her name's not on there, she still has some say. So the answer to that would be yes, and she probably needs to get a hold of an attorney herself that deals in real estate to get that whole matter straightened out, because I think she's probably going to have a good claim.
It's a good question today. Thanks, folks. Thanks for calling. Call us next week if you didn't get in on this Wednesday. Charlie, have a good day.
Okay,
See
thanks.
you next week.
Okay.